Okay, Carl, now from Pro Player Stadium in Miami, ESPN welcomes you to another tropical edition of exciting Major League Baseball action from the home of the Marlins. Tonight, it's the Houston Astros taking on the Florida Marlins. Hello, everyone. I'm John Miller, along with my longtime partner and Hall of Famer, Joe Morton. Joe, before we go to the first pitch of the ball game, what about the Astros in this game?
Well, they got themselves back into the win column the last time out, so they'll be hoping to build on that game and try to make it 2 in a row here today.
A.J. Burnett will be doing the pitching. When he takes the ball, the hitters usually are not hitting it something, but they're hitting it. Now the pitcher is towing the pitching slab. It looks like we're just about ready to get started. First pitch, here it comes.
That tells you better not get too comfortable in the batter's box.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Hot shot towards the hole. Lowell is up with it. Ball on to first. In time. Here's the lineup for Houston. Jeff Bagwell is hitting that big 4th spot in the order. 1 out, none on. First pitch, here it comes. Swung on and lined out to right center. As it will, in fact, as you see, go all the way to the wall. The throw to third.
This one gets a little too much of the plate and he whacks it. Let's see what they want to do here with 1 out and a base open.
Let's take a look at the Marlins defense. First pitch on the way.
Well, he tried to get the outside corner, but he missed. Just barely. Smart hitter there.
Hey, Buckman, you're a whipper.
Nice X. Here's the swung on and lined to right field. The throw to first. And that is not in time, and he's aboard.
John, good bat speed through the zone that time. With 1 out now, let's see if they can try to move him along.
Jeff Bagwell gets a shot here. Last year he hit 27 homers. Lifetime his slugging percentage is at .542. First pitch to him.
Here's another look at a wild pitch, John. I know he wishes he had this one back.
Well, I don't know if he's just tried to snap it off a little too hard, held a little bit too long, whatever. Now here's a swing and a fly ball. This one is into the gap, rolling toward the wall. Berkman is around third, and he'll score. And that will not be in time, so he's in there at second.
John, there's 3 consecutive hits he's given up. He can't be out of gas yet. He just got to bear down and get somebody out. John, now we'll get a chance to see the 4-seam fastball on Payson. It's going to be conference time on the mound, John. It's time when everybody in the bullpen gets up, shakes off the dust. You never know how long you're going to stay with this pitcher now.
Mike Lamb hit the shot here. This swing and a ball lifted high and deep down the line and right. And foul. Here it comes. Swings and lines this one towards the hole. Delgado has it, and the runner will have to hold at second base. Jose Vizcaíno is the batter. Last season he had just 3 home runs with a career slugging percentage under .400.
If you stay down, you're not going to get hurt. Just keep the fastball low.
This is swung on and lined softly toward center. And it's in there, base hit. The throw to the plate.
John, as a pitcher, you hate to see these. He makes a good pitch, but this ball's just hitting in the perfect location. And he's able to reach down the line and beat it out.
First pitch, here it comes.
A great curveball starts in the strike zone and breaks straight down. Right out of the zone this time. Good eye there by the hitter.
Gets the call at the knees, and that evens up the count at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing and a miss on a fastball, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And they pitch out, but nothing was going on there. He's ready. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Struck it out. He gets out of it with just limited damage.
Well, John, let's see this pitch again on K-Ball. Here's another look at the four-seam fastball. Well, he strikes him out on the fifth pitch of this at bat, but he's got to go sit down anyway.
He's really showing a nice rhythm out there in this one. The Houston Astros get 4 hits in the inning and push 2 runs across the plate. Now we go to the last of the first. Houston with the lead 2-0. Roger Clemens will be today's starting pitcher for them. He had 18 wins for the club last year.
Well, you know you're in good shape if you got Roger Clemens on the mound. The Rocket had an unbelievable season last year. Here's a guy who had an amazing career, retires at the top of the game, then comes back and posts his best numbers in years. He's one of the greatest of all time. Toughest spot for a hitter, 0-2. The pitcher has a lot of pitches he can play with.
Almost got him to chase that one, but he held up in time. 1-2.
Let's get on now, Louis.
The 1-2 pitch coming. And the splitter is taken for a called third strike, and number 1.
Well, when you're taught as a pitcher to throw a splitter, you're taught to throw it down the way. That's where this one is. Perfect pitch. We got a second now to see the splitter on K-Ball. But he's in good pitching rhythm now, John. This strikeout on 4 pitches sits the hitter down.
Yeah, he just blew him away. Here's the lineup for the Marlins. Carlos Delgado is in the third spot. Bases empty. 1 out. First pitch to him. That's taken for a strike. Swings and lines this one back up the middle. Here's a quick look at the Astros and how they take the field defensively. Two outs, nobody on. First pitch on the way. There's a swing and a drive. Hit down the right field line and deep. Berkman lays out and makes a spectacular catch. Berkman really takes charge in this one and is able to haul it in a spectacular fashion.
Well, he gets a good break on the ball, John, and he's determined to get to it in time. And he does so indeed. Nice play.
Nothing across here in the inning. We'll go to the top of the second. The Astros on top, 2-0. And the numbers 8, 9, and 1 hitters are due up next. Craig Biggio will try and get something started. He's up third in the next inning.
Got nothing starting this boy.
First pitch to him.
And man, that's one-on-one power baseball right there.
Pitch on the way.
Anytime you're a breaking ball pitcher, the first thought should be get the ball down.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way. Swings and lines this one towards the hole. Castillo is right there. He's got it. That is a gold glove. Clemens steps up and will have his first plate appearance of the game right here. First pitch, here it comes. Cut on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, you're ready already, Roger.
Swing and a miss, and he falls behind 0-2.
0-2. Let's see if they want to finish him right here or waste one.
Swing and a miss. He struck it out on the breaking ball. That's a hard-breaking curveball. Right past the strikeout.
Let's take a look at the pitching sequence, John. He delivers 3 straight strikes.
Yeah, that's not much of a sequence. Just get to the plate and then take your strike. 2 outs, nobody on. First pitch, here it comes. Fastball misses away, ball 1.
Well, they're not going to chase pitches up and away. He's going to have to get the ball down before they start swinging.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard, back to the box. And the tag there was applied to the side of the plate. And they go down in short order. On now to the last half of the second. The Astros lead it 2-0. The big hitters in the lineup right there in the middle coming up next. Miguel Cabrera, the most feared hitter in the lineup, set to lead it off. First pitch on the way.
I don't think he likes that call much, but the umpire says right out there on the edge. He says, "You're killing me, huh?"
He kicks, he throws. On the ground to third. Lamb is there. And his throw is in time for out number 1. Lowell will step in for his first plate appearance of the day. Nobody on base with 1 out. First pitch to him. Slider just misses. 1 ball, no strike. The 1-0 pitch on the way. On the outside corner, 1-1.
Let's go now, Michael.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. The 1-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. That swung on at a high fly ball to right. Berkman hasn't played perfectly as he puts this one away.
He gets too far underneath this thing, and he lost a routine fly to right for the out.
Jeff Conine digs in. He hit 14 home runs last year. No home runs yet for him this season.
Most pitchers are trying to keep the fastball down around the knees. That one's just a little too low.
Here's the 1-0 delivery. There's a swing and a fly ball down the line and left. And foul. The 1-1 pitch on the way. No swing, says the home plate umpire. And it's 2-1. The 2-1 pitch on the way. This one swung on and hit in the air. Oh, and it's off the wall. Lane can't come up with this thing.
Johnny had it with his glove, but he couldn't hold on, and it fumbled out.
Well, it's a heartbreaker. Hard to understand, that's for sure, the big league. Number 15 comes in ready to hit. His batting average is under 190. He's got a lifetime 273 batting average. The pitch. Check swing and a pitch that finds the strike zone anyway. 0-2. Ooh, tough to lay off that fastball, but he did. 1-2. A 1-2 pitch coming. Ball is swung on and drilled down the line and left. That one is deep. Does it have enough? And foul. Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way.
Quick reflexes there. Allowed him to get out of the way.
He's at the belt. Here's the... There's a swing and a rocket toward short. Goes on to first and the side of the top. The Marlins pick up a hit and leave a man at second. Think of the score. They'll go to the top of hitter number 3. The Astros lead 2-0. The number 2 hole will be getting things started next. Lance Berkman is due up second in the next half inning. First pitch, here it comes. Took something off and it swung on and missed. Strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Now the pitcher has an 0-2. He can do anything he wants.
There's a swing and a rocket toward short. Gonzalez. Take the catch. Wow, what a play. Gonzalez. Berkman will dig in now. Switch hitter who bats left-handed. 1 out, over the inning. First pitch on the way. Fastball just misses. 1 ball, no strikes.
Fastballs in can be effective, but I don't like down and in.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Swings and lines this one back up the middle. Burnett has got it. And he's in there easily.
Well, a little one-out base hit here. Let's see if they can parlay this into something special.
Bagwell will bat here. He's looking to run early in this game. He throws. There's a swing and a rocket toward short. And that gets down for a base hit. The throw to third.
John, he stays behind the ball well, and he's got himself a one-out base hit.
Lamb will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch to him. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and grounded towards the hole. Dives. He's up with it. Jose Vizcaíno at the plate. Last season he had just 3 home runs with a career slugging percentage under 4. Now here's a swing and a ground ball. Burnett is right there. Throws on to first in time to retire the side. The Houston Astros get 2 men in scoring position on a couple of hits, but can't get the key hit to bring anybody around. And we move on now to the home half of the third. Houston leads it 2-0. It's the number 8, 9, and 1 hitters coming up. Luis Castillo will try and get something started. He's up third in the next inning. Checked his swing, but it's in there. 0-1. Good hard splitter that time, and he's in control. It's 0-2. The pitch. Big swing and a miss on the changeup. He struck him out. 1 away.
Fastball, John, but he got the changeup. Going right through it. Strike 3. This one's coming in on him, and he chased it. Tough pitch to handle.
Not too much you could have done there, Joe. The pitcher just made him look bad right there.
Yeah, he did. That was just a great pitch for that situation.
1 out, none on. First pitch on the way. And that swung on and missed. 0-1. Good hard slider that time, and he's in control. 0-2. Slider swung on and missed. 2 down.
John, that pitch is down and in. That shows great control right there. That'll finish the job anytime. Here's a replay of those last 3 pitches. Great pitches on the replay.
Yeah, nice work, Joe. He didn't give him much to hit that time. That's for sure. Bases empty. 2 down. First pitch, here it comes. A splitter just misses. 1 ball, no strikes.
Nice try. That pitch down and away, but the hitter was smart enough to lay off.
Here's the 1-0 delivery. Swung on and grounded towards the hole.
John, with 2 quick outs, as a hitter, you want to get on base and give your pitcher an extra minute or 2 of rest. And he comes through here.
Runner at first with 2 down. He had to stretch out that time, but he just didn't make it. 2 down, a runner at first. First pitch to him.
This is just a wild pitch, John, and the manager's not happy.
Well, it just got away from him. Now he's set. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. And this one rolls all the way to the wall. The throw to third. The throw. And he is safe at third. Just did slide in and make the play.
Here's the replay. He completes the triple by sliding straight into third base.
And the way you usually put that, Joe. A straight-legged slide, the fastest way right into the bag, and that's what got him.
Well, great base running, and he finished it off with a bit of piazza.
First pitch. That ball is lifted high high in the air, deep down the line and right. He finds the wall and he makes the catch. He took one away from him. Oh, what a play. Berkman got himself in the position to take this one back into the ballpark. I think he took a home run away from him.
Everything's got to be right for this play to happen. The ball's got to be just over the wall, and he's got to time his leap perfectly, and he does just that. Plus, he avoids a collision with the wall. That's a great play.
First pitch, here it comes. Swing and a miss, although he looked to be right on it. Here it comes. Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole. Gonzalez has it. Throws in time to first. What a play.
That was a nice throw by the shortstop. He wings it over to first to get the hitter out.
Osmond will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far. One out, nobody on. First pitch on the way.
Man, that curveball started behind him and broke over the inside part.
Got the fastball by him that time, and he's in control now. 0-2.
Got nothing, darkness, boy.
There's a bullet towards third. Lowell has it, and he throws the first in time for out of 2. Clemens will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far. Base is empty. 2 down here. First pitch to him. Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
In will set up the next pitch. That'll keep the outside corner for the pitcher.
1 ball, 1 strike to pitch. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. That fastball just about had him, and it's 2-2 now. The 2-2 pitch. Curveball ties him in net.
You'll see this thing get tracked to the lower corner of the plate. It looked like the batter thought he had this one, but in the end, it was just too much for him to handle.
Not the way he was looking to end that at bat, Joe. And they go quietly this half inning. Now we move on to the bottom of the 4th. Houston with the lead, 2-1. The big hitters, power hitters, the middle of the batting order coming up. Miguel Cabrera coming to the plate next, and he always guarantees a lot of trouble at the plate. He delivers. Hit in the air toward foul territory, down the left field line. Swung on and hit in the air to right center. Berkman takes charge in this one, and he puts it away for the out.
I thought this one might fall into no man's land out there, but the right fielder was able to get there in time to put it away.
Nobody on base with 1 out. First pitch is a splitter in there for a strike. Good hard slider, swung on and missed. 0-2. And he swings and misses at the splitter. So it's now 2 down.
That's right. Great location. 2 strikes. Boom and complete. 3 pitches and he's out. Great pitching here. Let's take a look at the replay.
Yeah, strike 1, strike 2, strike 3, and see you later. Conine will step in. 1 for 1 in this game. First pitch on the way. Called strike on the outside. 0-1.
Man, that's what you call popping the mitt. Right on the outside corner. Down and away.
Check swing, but he held up in time. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on a fastball, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch coming. Here's a swing and a fly ball. And it's through and into the gap. It should be extra bases.
Now you see his swing is very flat here. He keeps the bat in the zone and drives this ball. Let's see if this will start a two-out rally.
Number 15 will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far. Marlins swarms in at second base with 2 down. First pitch. There's a bullet towards third. And that's a base hit as it gets down in front of him. Conine around third, heading for the plate. And the runner is waved in, and he will score from second.
They bounce right back and tie this baby up with that one. And now we're right back where we began. We might be looking at a seesaw battle for the rest of the day.
Alex Gonzalez comes to the plate. Last season he knocked 23 out of the park with a career slugging percentage under 400. First pitch to him.
That tells you better not get too comfortable in the batter's box.
He's at the belt. The 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. And it's 1-1.
Let's go now, Alex.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. He's swinging a drive deep in the left field. This ball is going back, still going back. Out of here! Two-run homer. So a tie ball game, and then boom! The big fly, a streak of lightning across the sky, and they got a 2-run advantage.
I thought this one might just hit the wall, John, but he had just enough carry on it, and the pitcher thought he was going to hit the wall as well.
It reminded me of Big Mac's 60-second home run in '98, just a liner that barely made it over.
The left fielder thought he had a chance. He was patting his glove and hoping to get a shot at it, but no luck. I guess, John, they decided that they want to at least talk it over on the mound. They're not quite sure if they're going to yank him, but it's anybody's guess right now. You have to figure they at least want to discuss what's going on right now, and we'll see how it turns out from here.
2 outs, nobody on. First pitch, here it comes. Not even close with that swing, and it's 0-1.
Man, he put everything into that swing. That one would have traveled a long way if he would have hit it.
The pitch. Oh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Strike 2.
Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way. And this one's grounded to second. Vizcaíno is there to play it on the high. Throws to first. In time. The Florida Marlins come from behind to take the lead with a 3-run inning. 5th inning coming up here in Miami. The Marlins lead 4-2. And the top of the order is coming up. Lance Berkman is known for being a very fine hitter. He's due up 3rd in the inning.
As a pitcher, you're always taught, keep the ball down.
Started to go around, but he held up in time to even the count at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike to pitch. And he swings and hits this one foul. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a bouncer up the middle. Gonzalez is there. Oh, that is one fabulous play. Lane will step in. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Base is empty with 1 out. On the way.
Strike 2.
Now he's ahead 0-2. He's got a few pitches he can play with. He'll try to get him to chase something out of the zone.
Now here's a swing and a fly ball. Gone! A solo homer. It's been one of those days, a day to forget, but a little excitement there, a little souvenir to take from a bad day, a solo homer.
Well, they're not all the way back, John, but they're closing in.
And at this point, they really didn't need to get all the way back. They have plenty of time yet to get back into this game.
And all you want to do is build a little momentum because you have a long way to go and you got a lot of time to make up the downs. 1 out.
Nobody on. First pitch to it. Swing and a liner to right. Cabrera is right there, and he puts it away. Bagwell will bat here. He drove in a run earlier in this game. 2 outs, nobody on. First pitch, here it comes.
Sometimes you stay away just to set up the pitch inside. Let's see if he comes back inside with this one.
The 1-0 pitch on the way.
This curveball breaks down and away, so that sets him up for the fastball in on the next pitch if that's what he wants to do.
Now the 2-0 pitch. There's a swing and a ground ball. And he can't come up with it. Castillo is up with it. And he can't recover in time, so that will go as an error. Lamb will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far. 2 outs and that on first. First pitch on the way.
Here's another look at the wild pitch, John. I know he wishes he had this one back.
Well, I don't know if he just tried to snap it off a little too hard, held a little bit too long. Whatever, he's given up an extra base there.
He tried to bring that from the back door, but he missed with it, just hung out there. That's a great pitch if you can start it outside and make it come over the edge.
He swings right through that one. 2-1. He sets. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
I know he wishes he had this one back.
Well, I don't know if he just tried to snap it off a little too hard, held a little bit too long. Whatever, he's given up an extra base there.
And the hitter thought that was inside, but it's right there on the corner.
The 3-2 pitch on the way.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Well, he tried to hit the inside edge, but he misses down and in.
Jose Vizcaíno comes up to the plate here. Last season had just 3 home runs with a career slugging percentage. A swing and a line drive. Burnett is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. The Astros narrow the deficit a bit as they pick up a run on the homer. On the go to the last half of inning number 5. The Marlins on top, 4-3. The top of the order is due up next. Carlos Delgado, a very feared hitter, and he's set to bat third in the inning.
That one almost got the outside corner, but it's still down and away.
Here's the 1-0 delivery. The 1-0 pitch is a fastball in there. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch on the way. The 1-1 pitch, a fastball taken for a strike, 1-2.
Not many people can handle that fastball up and away.
The 1-2 pitch coming. He takes it inside for a ball, 2-2. 2-2 pitch on the way. Grounded back to the mound. Bagwell has it on the hop. And his throw is in time for the first out.
I like a nice execution here by the first baseman, and he gets the force out.
It was a close play at first.
This is a little too close for comfort. You see that last little stretch, but he's called out. Close play.
Pierre will bat here. He drove in a run earlier in this game. Bases empty, 1 out. First pitch, here it comes. A splitter just misses. 1 ball, no strikes.
Nice try. That pitch down and away, but the hitter was smart enough to lay off.
The 1-0 pitch on the way. Swinging a high pop-up into foul ground behind first. The 1-1 pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. As it will, in fact, as you see, go all the way to the wall.
John, this is a pretty good pitch to hit, and he gets good wood on it. Now he's in scoring position with 1 out.
Delgado will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far. One man out, one man on. With second.
Man, these fans are happy now with this one-run lead. They're letting their players hear it.
And they pitch out, but nothing doing that time. He's at the belt. The 1-0 pitch. Pitch out, but nothing doing that time.
Well, he's getting recognized by the fans. His team is leading by 1 run.
And that misses outside. Ball 3.
Big swing now, Carter. Let's do it now, baby.
Now a spin and a throw back to second. A dive, but he's back in easily. Now he's set. Here's the 3-0 pitch.
Now, this pitch had to be in the middle of the plate, not up and away.
Miguel Cabrera gets a turn here. He knocked out 33 homers last season. He's got a .497 lifetime slugging percentage. And he dives back safely. Runners at first and second with 1 out. Here's a spin and a throw behind the runner. He's back easily, but he made a dive just to make sure. Runners at first and second with 1 out. They throw behind the runner at second, and he has to dive, but he's back in time. 1 out, runners at first and second. First pitch on the way. A splitter just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
This is just a wild pitch, John, and the manager is not happy.
Well, it just got away from him. He's ready. The 2-0 pitch. Swing and a line drive. And they tag it out between first and second. And he made a mistake there, Joe. He should have gotten back to the bag.
And a great awareness to throw behind him that time. Excellent defense.
So, no runs, 1 hit, and nobody left. We played 5-4. Florida's out 4-3. And if you just tuned in, we want to remind you that I'm John Lennon, along with Joe Morgan. Major League Baseball here on ESPN. It's the last third of the batting order coming up. Haddop drops down a bunt. Burnett has it. Over to first for out number 1. Osmus will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far. 1 out, nobody on. First pitch, here it comes. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and he falls behind 0-2. Fastball, got it. 2 down. Clement will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far. 2 outs, nobody on. First pitch on the way. Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Got the fastball by him that time, and he's in control now. 0-2.
With 2 strikes, you have to be more aggressive now.
Fastball swung on and missed, and this side is what's out.
Down in the zone, but it's definitely a hittable pitch. Looked like the pitcher just caught him looking for something else, and it threw off his timing.
It was an outstanding pitch, Joe, and that will give the rest of the lineup something else to think about whenever they've gotten 2 strikes against this pitcher. And they're held in check here, and they're happy to be in it. On to the bottom of the 6th. Florida is on top in this one, 4-3. The 5, 6, 7 hitters coming up next. Jeff Conine is due up second in the next half inning.
If he wasn't able to get out of the way of that pitch, he'd be moving down the first right now.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. Ball has got it, and his throw is in time for out number 1. Conine will come to the plate, 2 for 2 in this one. 1 out, none on. First pitch to him. A swing and a high drive, hooking into the corner, and foul. He deals. This one swung on and hit in the air. Biggio to his knees. Oh, what a great catch. Number 15 will bat here. He drove in a run earlier in this game. Bases empty, 2 down. First pitch, here it comes. On the outside corner for a called strike. And that's low. 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike to pitch. It's a swing and a bullet towards the hole. Lamb is right there. And he throws on to first. And the side is retired. Nothing doing here this afternoon. At the end of 6 full innings, Florida is on top in this one, 4-3. Top of the lineup coming up next. Lance Berkman is coming up third in the inning. He's a dangerous, powerful hitter. First pitch to him. This is swung on and hit in the air. And it's off the wall. The throw to third.
John, there's a fine how do you do to start off the inning. Left one out over the plate, and he serves it up for a 2-bagger.
Lane will stand in, who homered earlier in the game. Runner at second with nobody out. First pitch on the way.
That's a perfect location for a strikeout. Let's see if he goes back there again.
He kicks, he throws.
This is just a wild pitch, John, and the manager's not happy.
Well, it just got away. Struck him out. 1 away.
He's obviously a low ball hitter. He couldn't catch up with that one. That's up and away.
Lance Berkman up to the plate. Last year he had 30 total homers all year. He has slugged .563 for his career. And they pitch out, but nothing doing that time. Now a spin and a throw back to second. But he's back in time.
Forget about it, Berkman.
Now he sets. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Fastball misses badly, and he's behind 2 balls, no strikes. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And they pitch out, but nothing was going on there. The 3-0 pitch. And he won't come in on 3-0, so he'll give up a walk. Jeff Bagwell comes in. Last year he hit 27 homers. Lifetime his slugging percentage is at .542. Swung on, hit softly towards the hole. To second for 1. But he'll hold on to it, so they just Berkman couldn't quite beat that play at second base. Here's the replay, Joe.
You can see they didn't get him by much, but he was out on a good call by the umpire.
Mike Lamb comes in now. He hit 14 home runs last year. He's got a .410 career slugging percentage. 2 men on, 2 men out. First pitch, here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike. He delivers. This one swung on and hit down the line and right. And this one gets down and will head out towards the wall. The throw to the plate. The throw to second. And they will tag him out at second. Runs out with a great, strong throw to nail the runner at second.
This is a strong throw, no wasted movement. He just cocks and fires onto second, and the guy never had a chance.
The Houston Astros scored once on 2 hits with 1 man left out. Time for the 7-inning stretch here in South Florida. And we are all tied. And the numbers 8, 9, and 1 hitters are due up next. Luis Castillo will try and get something started. He's up third in the next inning. First pitch on the way. He swings and misses at the splitter, 0-1. Swings and lines this one back up the middle.
By all rights, this ball should be in center field, but the pitcher gets himself in good fielding position after letting go, and he's able to watch this thing right into his glove.
Nobody on base with one out. First pitch, here it comes. And here's a fly ball to straightaway left. Lane is there, and he puts it away.
He swings under this one, and the result is an easy out.
Castillo comes in now. He's a switch hitter, batting from the left side. On the ground to second. Dives, and he comes up with it. Vizcaíno is up with it. His throw, not in time. That'll be an infield single.
Well, John, with 2 outs, your job is to get on any way you can. Now the go-ahead run is on base. Well, the second baseman didn't have enough time on this one.
Yes, you know, the second baseman usually don't have the strong arm, maybe like a shortstop or a third baseman, but it cost him this time.
You're talking about me, right?
I didn't want to bring that up. 2 down, the runner at first. There he goes, towards second. Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole. The throw to third. And he is out at second. The Florida Marlins pick up no runs on 2 hits, and they strand just the one. We'll move ahead to the 8th, and we are all tied up. The 6, 7, 8 hitters are coming up next. Adam Everett is due up second in the next half inning. First pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And the hitter thought that was inside. It's right there on the corner.
There's a ball hit well down the right field line. This one is curving.
You're not going to find a whole lot of guys that like that pitch up and in. But here's one of them. He can drive that inside pitch, and he got good wood on it that time. Anytime you can give your team the lead in the late innings, you're going to make your manager very happy.
Is that what it's all about? Making the manager happy? That's all these guys are trying to do out there?
Well, listen, man, when the manager's writing out the lineup card, you want to be on his side.
Everett will step in. He's 0 for 3 up to this point. Base is empty, nobody out. First pitch to him.
I don't think he likes that call much, but the umpire says right out there on the edge, and he says, "You're killing me, huh?"
Keeps it down that time for a strike, and it's 0-2. That swung on and grounded up the middle. Osmith will step in. He's 0 for 3 up to this point. Base is empty with 1 out. First pitch, here it comes.
One of the toughest pitches to hit is a hard pitch up and diving in. They hate to see that slider pouring in on him.
Fastball just misses, and he falls behind 2-0.
Got nothing to start with, boy.
The 2-0 pitch on the left. Swing at a ground ball to short. Lowell is there to play it on the hop. And a good throw gets him. 2 down.
That's a nice throw by the third baseman to get the runner at first. That's why those third basemen have good arms. They have to use them on occasion.
Base is empty. 2 down here. First pitch on the way. Swings and misses on the slider. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a fly ball down the left field line. And it drops in for a base hit. The throw to second.
This is what you want from a pinch hitter. He comes into the game cold and delivers a knock.
Runner at first with 2 down. First pitch, here it comes. And that swung on and missed. 0-1. A throw back to the back. And he dives back safely. Here's a throw over to first. A dive, but he's back in easily.
Go home, Biggio!
Now he's set. Here's the swung on and grounded towards the hole. Lowell is there. Throws the first and the side is retired. The Houston Astros get a run on the homer and take the lead. Here come the Marlins in the home half of the 8th. The Astros lead it 5-4. The 3, 4, 5 spots in the order coming up next. Carlos Delgado will be the first man up. First pitch on the way. Sinker swung on and missed. It's 0-1. He lays off the changeup. It's a good pitch, but it's 1-1.
Most hitters are eyeball hitters. That's a low one. He's not going to chase that one.
Line shot into center field, and it's in there, base hit. The throw to second.
John, now they're really in business. A base hit with no one out.
Cabrera will step in. He's 0 for 3 up to this point.
Anytime the ball's breaking towards you and you hit the top of it, man, you might hit it off your shin. Be careful.
He's at the belt. The 1-0 pitch. And he's in there at second.
The throw is too late here, John. He's able to steal second base with a good slide.
Yeah, I thought the slide maybe was the key to the whole thing, Joe.
I noticed on the replay, John, he didn't have much of a lead at first either.
Now he sets. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Now he's set. Here's the 3-0 pitch. And he watches the sinker all the way. 3-1. Now the 3-1 pitch. Right back to the mound. And his throw gets him. 1 away. Mike Lowell comes up to the plate now. Last year he hit 27 homers. He's got a .477 career slugging percentage. Swings and misses at that fastball. It's 0-1. He kicks, he throws. Swings and lines this one back up the middle. On to first for out number 2. Jeff Conine steps in. He hit 14 home runs last year. And slugging .451 first base. Swinging a high drive down the left field line. And foul. There's a swing and a rocket toward short. Vizcaíno is there. And they just have to eat this one. So the run comes in on the error. Number 15 steps into the batter's box. Last season he had just 2 home runs all year. His career slugging percentage is under .420. 2 outs, a man on first. He's back easily, but he made a dive just to make sure. Runner on first, 2 outs, and a throw over to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in time. 2 outs, a man on first. First pitch to him. Ball 1.
Here's another wild pitch. I know he wishes he had this one back.
Well, I don't know if he just tried to snap it off a little too hard, held a little bit too long. Whatever, he's given up an extra base hit. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. He's ready. The 2-0. Swung on and lined softly toward the left side. Everett is racing, and he gets there for the out. Joe, let's have a look at this one. This is a pretty nice play, I thought.
Yeah, I agree, John. This one makes the manager proud. This is a baseball.
The Florida Marlins score a run on 1 hit, and they leave him there. 8 innings are in the books. It's on to the 9th, and we are all tied up. The 2, 3, 4 spots, the big hitters coming up. Lance Berkman is due up second, and you've always got to be very careful with him. Now a swing and a ball hit foul. He throws.
0-2, you got to concentrate on putting the ball in play. Strikeout doesn't help you here.
Big swing and miss on the fastball, and he struck it out.
Kept it down and caught the corner. Here's the 4-seam fastball coming at you on Kazon to give you a better look. This one will run down and away a little bit, but as you can see, Kazon would have still called it a strike.
Well, he does go down swinging here. Now swinging the ball, drilled down the right field line. That one is into the corner. Gone! A home run! The solo home run, one swing of the bat, breaks the tie ball game. That is a big home run in the clutch to give his team the lead.
He put a great effort into this, trying to climb the wall in right field, but he wasn't able to bring it back.
Yeah, he might be able to scale Everest one day with that kind of ability, but he just didn't quite get to the summit this time.
And all you can do as an outfielder is try to time your jump, extend up, stay focused.
First pitch, here it comes. Now to 1-0. The 1-0 pitch, a fastball swung on and missed. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery.
Well, most hitters aren't going to chase that pitch down and away because they can't hit it anyway.
Here's the 2-1 pitch on the way. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite. And now it's 3-1. Now he's into his motion. Here's the 3-1 pitch.
Sometimes you just have to challenge the hitter. He can't continue to go down and away if he's not swinging at it.
Lamb will come back out. He's 1 for 3 in the game. Runner at first, 1 down. And he is out on a good throw. And they made him trying to steal. He did not wait around a whole long time before he made that attempt.
Well, he tried to take off on the first pitch, but he was ready for it, and he fired the strike to nail it.
Here's the pitch. Swings and lines this one back up the middle. Moda is there, and he makes the catch to retire the side. The Houston Astros get a run on the homer and take the lead. On down to the bottom of the ninth. Houston with the lead, 6-5. It's the number 8, 9, and 1 hitters coming up. Luis Castillo will try and get something started. He's up 3rd in the next inning. First pitch, here it comes. Fastball in there, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch is a changeup, swung on and missed. 0-2.
Man, big rip at that one, but he was looking for something else.
And he sends this one in the air towards center. Biggio is in his tracks as he puts this one away.
He just gets him to swing underneath this thing and lofts an easy fly to center. Good pitch.
Base is empty with 1 out. First pitch on the way.
Man, that's a good live fastball. Perfect location. Down and away.
Good hard side of that time, and he's in control. 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider. 2 down.
Man, that's a hard slider. Great job. That's a great 2-strike pitch. Tough one to hit. This is a tough pitch to handle, but he takes a swing at it anyway.
Well, he had to, right?
Well, yeah, it would have been a strike regardless, but sometimes you got to make the pitcher work a little bit harder and take one for the team.
First pitch to him. Swung on and lined soft. The Houston Astros win this one in dramatic fashion.
Well, I love games like this, John. I mean, this game was exciting from the first pitch to the very last pitch. I mean, the fans got their money's worth tonight.
Lance Berkman receives the ESPN Video Games Player of the Game Award. A great performance, deserving recognition. And Joe, you can kind of see the way he led the offensive output for his ball club from the very first hit that he had in this game.
Yeah, John, Berkman's a solid hitter at the plate. But when you're pitching to him, you have to keep the ball away so he can't extend on it. They didn't do that today, and Berkman burned them.
So that just about does it for us. For my colleague, Joe Morgan, this is John Miller. Thanks for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed the telecast. Now stay tuned for Carl Rabbit standing by in Bristol with the complete update on the day in baseball. That's right, Baseball Tonight is next. Once again, the final score, the Astros win it 6-5. This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. For more, log on to ESPN.com. So long from South Florida.